welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please don't forget to smash that subscribe button for all my returning subscribers. Welcome to another video by your ultimate fave who's ultimately hit 110,000 subscribers. Can I get a pop? I know, I did that. Who did that? I did that. Anyway guys, I am back with another mukbang now. I know for a fact that I said I would do an updated Q&A on my Instagram, and that's because a lot of people felt like they had questions to ask me. I asked quite a few people what they wanted to see between an assumptions tag and an updated Q&A, and everybody said they wanted to see an updated Q&A. So think of this as an updated Q&A, kind of a life update, letting you guys know what I'm getting up to. And I am also having my infamous chicken licken. It's my first time doing a chicken licken mukbang actually on my channel, and I'm really excited because I really love chicken licken. But also I've got my bev, and for advertising purposes, because you know I'm a brand now, I am not going to be showcasing this particular bev, so I'm going to have it in a wine glass. So what I'm going to be having for today's mukbang is hot wings and sliders, and also I got the infamous, you know, because everyone was coming at me for that on some, no, why don't you have the infamous nya nya nya, sorry. Okay, I hate it so much when my chips fall into my coleslaw, I want to die. And yes guys, I also wanted arch. I don't know why I didn't buy it. Faga. Ba. Did you guys see what was going on Twitter today? Everybody was just everywhere. 1 minute it's my beloved Tuli Chula of the Nile. Next minute it's Bonang. It's just bad bitches everywhere. Let me get right into it. So I did a kind of Instagram post where I asked people what they wanted to see, and people said they wanted to see an updated Q&A. So here we are. I gave people the platform to obviously ask me questions, any questions, and tell me, and I would give them an honest answer. Anyway, without getting started, let me use my iPhone 13 Pro Max with lots of space. Yo guys, I'm so happy I got a new phone. A lot of people were coming at me on social media on some, yeah, the unemployment rates, and yeah, remember to be humble, and yeah. But then when you guys are posting when you get new phones and we're congratulating you guys, next minute I'm posting that I'm getting a new phone, all of a sudden I must remember to be humble and be grateful, and nobody wants. I was like, Helang Luna, but okay, anyway, let me jump into the questions and answer them while I eat, because I am hungry, and also I don't have time for that mess, bro. Like, people are gonna think whatever they want about me, but I needed a new phone because my phone was giving me issues. My speaker was messed up, everything was messed up, and it just so happened that I was able to get the iPhone 13. But I'm not gonna explain myself to a bunch of strangers anymore. Like, I saw people were subbing me and I was like, good for you. Anyway, the first question is very spicy, like wings. The person said, anonymous said, were you and Blessing officially a thing at any point? Next question. Right. That wing was so good. Someone sent me a TikTok showing me how to eat wings, how to eat the what do you call these things again? I'm not gonna say the littlelies. Flats. Someone sent me a video showing me how to eat flats, and I'm just here to tell you right now, I still don't know how to do it, and I probably won't, so sorry. Another anonymous asked, how has your journey been after 100K? Can I be honest about that? I don't know what I was expecting to happen. I don't know if I thought getting to 100K would be like superpowers or anything like that, but nothing really has changed. The opportunities, yes, have multiplied, but I don't think that's a result of reaching 100,000 subscribers. I just think that's a result of hard work, and obviously working hard to get my name out there. I think that's what it is. However, to answer your question, nothing much has changed in terms of reaching 100K changes. Oh my gosh, not this particular person texting me. Nothing much has changed to answer your question. Things still pretty much feel the same. However, there have been new opportunities that have been presented to me, and I'm grateful to God for that, but I don't think it's a result of 100,000 subscribers. So that's what I can say. Someone said, what should we expect next from Naledi? obviously I am someone who has been very open and honest about all the things that I want to achieve, but in this particular instance, I realize now that not everybody has their best interests at heart for me. So what I will tell you is that your girl's got big plans. Your girl is about to live out her name, okay? Okay. But one of the things I would love to see myself doing is being a part of YouTube Black. That's really where I feel like I will have achieved one of my big goals, but that's just one of them. So that's the only thing I can tell you. The next anonymous said, wait a king. Someone said, are you happy with where you are in your life now? Definitely. Are you guys seeing my frontal? Man, who gives a damn, right? Bruh. Are you happy with where you are in your life right now? Honestly, yes. Do I feel like there were a lot of things I wish could have happened prior to this moment in time? Of course. One of them being, this year for Christmas, I just want apologies and I want them right now. From a personal development perspective and point of view, I'm so happy. But you know what else I'm happy about? Chicken licken adding hash browns in the sliders. What kind of creativity? Who is the genius behind this? I am very happy with the progress I've made in my life. This time last year in my life, I was a broken woman. I talk about it all the time, and I talk about it in dribs and drabs because I never wanted to be a somber moment, but I look back at how one person emotionally ruined my life. And not even emotionally and physically. This person ruined my life and knew what he was doing and put me in that space because of the love and care I had for them. And then what they did was they ruined my life and in essence went to go begin theirs. And it left me in a very resentful place for a long time. But what it also did was open up the doors to the self-development that I had completely forgotten and completely ignored out of trying to be a better partner for that particular person. And I am sorry to myself. I have hated myself for the lack of self-love and lack of self-worth that I had when it came to myself. So I'm glad that I've had people around me who have reminded me that you are better than this, you are more than this, and you are capable of a lot more than what you put yourself through for somebody else. The next anonymous said, besides being an influencer, what else do you do? I'm a full-time groovist, my babes. I'm joking. I was working. A lot of people know this if you go through my channel. I was working. I went through a lot of jobs, but I eventually quit my job and became a full-time I don't even like the word influencer because I don't think that's what I am. I think I am a digital content creator, and I want you to say it with me. I am a digital content creator. Call me a video content creator, but I'm not an influencer. I don't post something and then you guys end up wanting to buy it. I create content on that space. I create content on the YouTube space. So I don't particularly like the term influencer because I don't think I have influence. I think I'm a relatable human being who produces content. So besides that, I'm also still waiting for my results at school for my masters, but that's it. That's all I really do now. Like full time, that's what I do. This next one is funny. Someone said, would you say everything you have was handed to you by your dad? Do you think my dad sits here and convinces me to eat on camera for you strangers? No. If there's one thing you should learn, or if there's one thing I should have taught you by this channel and my hard work, is that I am literally my dad's twin. My dad won't hand anything to you. Yes, my dad is like any other dad who loves his kids, who does everything for them, but he believes in doing everything for them from an educational point of view, not from a, oh, luxury baby. He believes in moments, but everything that I've accomplished from last year till this point has been me. I mean, my dad doesn't go to school for me. My dad doesn't do these videos for me. My dad doesn't help me achieve my goals. I do that shit by myself. So no, not everything I have was handed to me by my dad, but I know a lot of people have that perception of me, and initially it used to make me feel so bad, but then I got to a point where I stopped caring because people don't really care. People don't care whether you work hard or whether you fight for stuff. They just want to be right about you. And honestly, people will forever be wrong about me. And that's that about that. Another person said, how much do you charge for collaborations? I have never charged anybody a cent to collaborate with me. And I don't know, do YouTubers do that? Do they charge other people for collaborations? I've never collabed with anyone who's charged me for anything, and I've never charged anyone who's asked to collab with me. Where do you guys get that? Who? Okay, wait. Anonymous, if this is your question and you're watching, who does this? DM me, I'm not gonna tell anyone. Got you. The next anonymous said, what course were you doing at school? I did my undergrad in marketing and management. I double majored. Then I did my honors in marketing, which I got cum laude, and then I just finished my master's in business administration with my focus being on strategic marketing. Someone said, I want to start my own YouTube channel next year, but I'm nervous. Any advice? I suppose just do it. Just do it. Like, I've said this so many times, like, people, and I'm saying it now on the mukbang space, people would make so much fun of me for eating on camera. They would make so much fun of how I chew, how disgusting it is, the sounds, the da 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 da. And I'm sitting here a year and a half later, collaborating with brands who pay me to do things like this. So I feel like stop being nervous, because that is actually what's holding you back. Don't do your YouTube channel because you want to impress other people. That's also the mistake you're making. Go onto the YouTube space because you feel like you want to bring a difference, or you want to be yourself. Once you start wondering abantu bazothini, guys, get rid of that abantu bazothini syndrome. Oh my god, get rid of it. Like, yeah. If there's anything I should have taught you from this space, is that I never wanted to be like any other beauty influencer. I didn't care about being pretty. I didn't care about being meek. I didn't care about being soft. I cared about being myself and being able to still be in that space. So what I'm trying to say is, I feel like the advice I should give you is that remember who you are. And remember that that's your superpower. No one can take it away from you. People can only say so many bad things about you. It's once you start believing them that they start having an impact on you. So please, don't let any stranger on the internet, don't let any stranger on Beyonce's internet tell you what you can and can't do. Bro. Anonymous said, hey Naledi, when did you know which direction you wanted to embark on your YouTube channel? In 2019. When I found Dash Kitchen. So what had happened was, I started watching these food videos on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, this is what I want to do because I'm really passionate about food and I love food. I searched for Dash Kitchen for 6 months with the help of my friend Tessa Twala. Tessa Twala found it for me, sent me a WhatsApp, and she's like, bro, I think I found the place that you want. And I'm like, where? She's like, we need to eat together. Actually, I should do a mukbang with Tessa Twala, because Tessa Twala is the person who introduced me to Dash Kitchen. Love you, girl. Tessa Twala, shout out, I love you. You my bestie. So it was in 2019, I realized that I don't belong in the beauty space. I love it, and I can definitely be within that space, but I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like an outcast. I felt ugly. Everybody made me feel like I was this ogre in a room full of princesses. And it hurt. It sucked. And I wanted to create a movement where I convinced girls like me who have loud personalities, who can do whatever the hell they want and still be a hot girl. Like, nobody has to make you feel like less of yourself. And even me, in my strong persona, people did that to me. So that's what happened. Anonymous said, who's the thief of your heart? My provider, my father, Lord Jesus Christ. Someone said, if you went to content creator, what would you be? I would be I'd probably be like a junior marketing manager or something. Or I wanted to be a brand strategist. My passion is taking small businesses from inception and seeing them through all the way to implementation. That's what I'm passionate about. I'm good at it. I just wish South African brands had more belief in me, because I can tell you right now with my chest, it's international brands that see my value on YouTube. It's not South African brands. Not your chicken licken. Aye. Yo, aye. Chicken licken, fine, you didn't collab with me, but damn! Hey! That ick was icking. Anonymous said, what happened? All I'm gonna tell you is I stuffed it up. I definitely could have been his girlfriend, but I stuffed it up, so. Anonymous said, what has been your biggest check thus far? Nah. Hey? Hey! Next one said, who's your favorite friend? All my friends are my favorite. All my friends are my best friends. I can't choose. They're all my favorite friends. Like, I love them for different reasons. So, Naledi, I love her because I can spend a week with her and not want to kill her. And I do that with a lot of my friends. Precious is the peace to my storm. Senzo is like my twin, but Senzo can overwhelm me. So I need to take Senzo in doses. You understand? So Senzo's like a little brother. Naledi is the one I can take in quite a lot of doses because we even can have moments of silence. So that's what I'm saying. But honestly, all my friends are my best friends. Like, there is no one that I value more than the other. I value all of them for different things. And I love the fact that I can put them all in one space and we can all get along like we've all been friends. It says a lot of things about me and the kind of characteristics I attract and the kind of characteristics I look for in friendships. None of my friends are influencers, actually. And I prefer it that way. Oh, except Oli. But none of my friends are influencers, and I prefer it that way. None of them. Oh, no, and Michali. But Michali is not an influencer, she's a celebrity. So that doesn't count. So, there we go. And then Anonymous said, how is it like to be sisters with Katli? Katli is amazing. We used to fight a lot when we lived together when I was younger. And part of it had to do with the fact that she's a Gemini, I'm a Scorpio. So her mood fluctuates like the weather. And I didn't like that. She can't communicate. I want to communicate. I believe in constructive conflict. And she believes in silent treatment. So it would always irk me. And my sister never knew how to apologize. So with me, I was like, if I do something wrong, I apologize. If you do something wrong and you still feel like you're right, we're just gonna have to fight. It was literally Squid Game every day in the house. How has this changed, or how has all this change been to you? It's been great. I find myself swirling into moments of depressive, like moments where I still get angry at God and ask him, why did you put me through all of that just to basically make me feel like karma? Let me put it like this. A lot of people disappointed me. I had to cut a lot of people off. And instead of them receiving their karma for the wrongs that they did to me, they got to live their lives happily ever after. And that's pretty much what happened. And I hated that. And also, I was mad at God for a really long time because I was just like, dude, you've seen all the pain I've been through. However, God has repaid that pain in me working harder. But even in doing that, it's like, I had to work to be happy, bro. Like, can't I just be happy for once? Someone said, any new friends from YouTube? Of course, Sataramperi has become my boy. Neo Rapetswa is one of my good friends as well. She is misunderstood. I think people from that other collab, you know, I think a lot of the time, my energies don't change, but my meeting people and collabing with them and also meeting them for the first time, you never really know how your energies are gonna align. But I got to really chill and hang out with Neo, and I can definitely say she's an amazing person, and I think our wires crossed, we misunderstood each other, but we get each other more now. Anonymous said, how do you remain true to yourself? I remember that I'm that bitch. I'm joking, no, sorry. I remain true to myself by always remembering why I began this journey. I didn't begin this journey because I wanted clout. I didn't begin this journey because I wanted to be popular. Yes, a part of it had monetary value to it because I understood the monetary value from YouTube. But all I wanted to do was make the other woman, the ordinary woman, remember that there is light in you. The stars will align for you. and you don't ever have to change parts of yourself to be liked or accepted in society. That's when you're no longer being yourself, dude. What would you tell 16-year-old Naledi? I really wish you were a bit more selfish. I wish you weren't so selfless when it came to men, when it came to love. I really wish you hadn't romanticized true love like that. I really wish you had toughened up sooner. I wish life wasn't so hard on you. I wish your mother was still around. But what I can tell you is that all of those things happened so you could become the person you are. So it's okay. You remained true. You had a good heart when life tried to really take away the goodness inside of you. You kept that light. And I want you to know that if you are looking 10 years, you know, you're gonna be perfectly fine. You're perfect the way you are. Tips on becoming a successful content creator on social media: be yourselves, because you can't be anybody else, and that's on the gospel. Not being dead ass, dude. Like, and put in the work, dude. Not all of us have pretty privilege. I don't know what you guys are expecting. Every day, guys, like, I'm posting buttons, watching, and I wanna cry. Hey, I was you. I was also posting and when crying. But then you know what the problem is? People wanna make 1, 2, 3 videos on YouTube and then expect to blow, bro. Like, you're not gonna blow, my boy. YouTube doesn't work like that. YouTube, YouTube will demotivate you if you have began there because you want popularity, because you want the numbers, because you heard that there's money in it. It will demotivate you so bad. So just don't do it. Someone said, how many kids do you want to have in the future? 2. Another person said, what's your age range in dating? Girl, what's my age range in life? I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know anything. I don't know, man. I only been here 3 days. I don't know nothing. Someone asked a question. Hi, Fave. Are you in a healthier relationship now? Yes. I am happy. I mean, I came into that relationship with so many insecurities. I caused so much conflict. I felt like I burdened my current partner because he had to pick up the pieces of what my ex did. And it sucked because he didn't do anything to me. You know, I look back now and I realize he didn't do anything to me, but he had to bear the burden of picking up those pieces because someone decided to bring their insecurities into my life and burden me. But it was hard, and a part of me hates myself what I did to him, but he has loved me through and through. That man loves me. Someone said, how's the weight loss journey going? It's been good, but I think I've been obviously kind of falling off the wagon because I've been so stressed. I've been under a lot of stress in terms of work, brand, campaigns, and I don't know how to handle stress that well. I put myself under pressure a lot, and I tend to procrastinate, so I leave things at the 11th hour, and then I just go into frantic mode. Then I realized 2-3 days later that I only had 2 meals. So it's been a mess. Someone said, what happened between me and a particular friend? I don't want to talk about that, and I'd appreciate it if you guys don't ask me about her anymore. How many subscribers did you have on your channel when you decided to drop your very first video? 2. Me and my sister. We were our own 2 subscribers. When you believe in yourself, you don't need the help of others. Someone else said, why are you so beautiful? I mean, I don't get it though. I really, no. I didn't believe I was beautiful for a really long time, so I really appreciate this. And why are you so beautiful? I don't know, man, bro. Ask my parents though. What motivates you even when you see things are harder, finances and life? My dad. I already lost my mother. I can't imagine losing my dad without having become something for him. He's worked year in, year out for so long, and everything he's done for his children and his family is so commendable. And I watch him getting older, and it's like I can't bear the thought of losing my father before I can do something really special for him, which is why I've worked so hard, because that is the intention. This year for my dad's birthday, I intend on doing something big. Someone said, why did you take your boyfriend back after he triggered one of your traumas? Because 1, I was partially wrong, and 2, I sat and thought, I did that whole Angela thing on why did I get married, pros and cons, and I realized that in the relationship I came with more cons, and he literally could have walked away from me so many times, but he didn't. And there was something that happened. Yeah. 2 facts about yourself that only you know. Let's hear them today. I'm scared of the dark. Like, I'm still terrified of the dark. Not the dark, but like what's in the dark. I keep thinking that someone's around me, you know. And then another fact about me, I don't know. There's nothing I don't tell you guys. There's nothing I don't tell you guys. There's nothing I don't tell you guys. Do you still love Drake and Jerome? Is that the reason you always talk about them? Do I still love Jerome? No. Do I still love Drake? No. But I talk about them because I feel like the life lessons that they've given me, I don't harbor any resentment towards them. I tell these stories because I realize that a lot of people relate to me more when I'm being open and honest about the things that I've experienced. And also, regarding Drake, I never had any intention to talk about him on my channel, but then I began to see that people thought that Drake gave me this life and Drake bought this for me and did this, so Drake was actually funding my life and doing this, and everybody thought that I'm the one who messed up with Drake when they actually didn't know what happened behind closed doors. And I think a lot of people, they had this perception of me that was created by Drake, right? And I couldn't tell those stories without crying and being upset and being angered and being resentful. But I told those stories because I wanted people to understand that I've been through a lot. 5 years with someone is a long time, but it's also like it was time to tell my truth without it having to be a nasty one, because I don't hate them. I don't want to still be with them. I'm friends with Jerome. Jerome and I talk. We good. Like, we boys. I don't know why people think that I would still love Jerome. No, guys, Jerome's got a girlfriend. He's happy. How often do you cook in a week? As often as Jesus comes down to earth to tell us to remain faithful to Lord Jesus Christ. Why don't you do cooking videos anymore? Because no one watches those. Like, you know, you're cooking, you're putting your heart and soul to it. Do you know how hard it is to record a cooking video and then you guys don't watch? It's hurtful, dude. It's hurtful. It breaks my spirit. Someone said, do you believe in yourself more now that you've reached 100K? No. I believe in myself more because people believe in me. Not because of 100,000 subscribers. No. What is the title to your master's research that you're what are you working on? Bro, I don't know what I'm working on, bro. I don't remember. The balance between school, YouTube, and being an influencer, how do I do it? Girl, I'm just trying to survive. I'm barely making it. But what I will tell you is that if there's one thing my mother left me with on this earth, it's the resilience and the drive, okay? Nobody wants things as much as I do. Nobody wants to fight to be recognized as much as I do. I've been doing it for so long. You look a lot more put together lately. Are you seeing a therapist? Would you recommend, man? No, I'm not seeing a therapist. I just got rid of all the negative energy in my space, and it's been the best thing I ever did for myself. I don't like the biggies. Fuck, not the biggies. I don't like these ones, the drumsticks. Someone said, do you get an allowance from your father? I can't even remember the last time I got a hug from that man. Let alone an allowance. No, I don't get an allowance from my dad. All I've been getting is financial advice. How to save my money, how to handle my money, taking my dad out, buying him shoes, doing this, doing that. I worked this hard because I want to make that man happy. He deserves it. When last did you feel genuinely loved by your partner? I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm someone who loves wholeheartedly, and to know potentially that someone might not love me in the same way is scary. But this time, the one thing I am devoting myself to wholeheartedly is my career. Someone said, how did your dad feel about you being a YouTuber? What does he think now? Yo, he shouted at me. He fired me. And he was like, bruh, get the F out my house, bro. Get out. And I was like, sheesh, bro, okay. My dad wasn't too happy about me being a YouTuber. He didn't understand it. He felt like I'm not gonna become anything from it, because my dad is a very, obviously at the end of the day, traditional person. He believes in getting a 9 to 5. He was sad and upset at the fact that he paid so much school fees for me to end up pursuing a career in influencing. And I remember it was difficult. I went home one day and I just cried for hours, because it was the first time my dad didn't believe in me. You know, And I was like, if you don't believe in me, then who will? Ha! Look at him now. How's the campaigns going? Why? Yeah. What's next after the Masters? Man, I'm just rocking and rolling, hustling and bustling, bro. I don't know. But what I can tell you is that big things are coming. I just don't want to jinx myself by saying it on camera. Someone said, do you love your body? Not really. Not really. Are you insecure? Of course. If you ever get married and have kids, will you delete your YouTube channel? What the? Oh, no. What are you even saying? Bro, and I don't even want them featuring on my channel. Let them start their own. By the time they become 2 years, they're grown as folk, bro. Nothing. When or what's the next designer item you want to get? You'll see it in my next vlog. Someone said, where do you get most of your income from? YouTube. I get most of my income from YouTube. Someone said, how long have you and Miss XO been chummies? We've been chummies for about 3 years now. Who would you pick between Oscar Mbo, Musa Keys, or the father of your child? Oh, Musa Keys to be the father of your child. Yo, I'd pick Oscar Mbo. I feel like I know him better, and he's a cool guy. Oh, my favorite song at the moment is Far Away by Yeba featuring A$AP Rocky. Far Away. That's my favorite song at the moment. All right. Everything else is that, guys. I know I didn't. Oh, you guys are gonna come at me for not eating. There were a lot of questions, and I'm really stressed because I've got sets tomorrow. So by the time I probably leak this, I'll be on set. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is the end of my little whack ass mukbang. But it was a Q&A, and I really did want to answer most of your questions. So I really love you guys. Make sure to comment down below and tell me what you think. I definitely will be putting my food away. Yo, batung bamudi. And I love the toast, eh? Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this. I'm really sorry I didn't eat. My appetite has just been up and down. I did mention in one vlog that I had an issue with eating growing up. I had a bit of an eating disorder, but I promise I'll talk about that when I'm ready. But yeah, guys, we've reached the end of this video. I love you guys so much, and see you guys in my next Q&A for Vlogtober.